Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ife Artistry. If this is your first time seeing my videos, you're highly welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, of course, thank you so much for always coming back to my videos. And God bless you. Okay guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be transforming my beautiful client. She came in for her makeup, and like, so I decided to film the look. And she's actually an old-time friend, and her name is equally face Nashi, like she's my namesake. Okay guys, so let's dive into the video. So first of all, I started with cleaning her face. I cleaned with a micellar water and the wipes. So after cleaning the face, I'm going to use my fan and dry it up, like like dry all the necessary water that is coming out from the wipes and the micellar water. So after drying that up, I'm going to be going in with my Cetaphil moisturizer. So the next thing is just to hydrate the face. So I'm going to be going in with the Cetaphil moisturizer to hydrate her skin. I'm going to properly apply this generously all over the face, especially concentrating on the under eyes. So I'm going to put it there using my brush to like place it everywhere on the face. And after that, I'm going to use my hand and blend it, massage it well into the skin. So when I place this moisturizer on, I'm going to just like let it sit there for a while. So letting moisturizer sit there for a while, like on the face, is going to really help the face soak in this moisturizer and get hydrated. After that, I'm going to be going in with the Zaron hydrating serum. So I'm going to equally be using that to hydrate and keep the face warm and hydrated. Like hydration helps the makeup to sit for a very, very long time. So I'm going to place this all over the face as well, everywhere, equally concentrating on the under eyes. And equally, like, I'm going to use my brush and like take it everywhere. And after that, equally my hands come in, because I'm going to be using my hands to blend it very well into the skin. And remember, before I start using my hand, I actually did sanitize my hands. After that, I'm going to be going in with the Merak skin prep. So I'm going to be putting that on the T-zones, the places that actually produce sweat, because I'm going to make sure that I control every sweat that is going to be coming out from her face later on, so it doesn't actually ruin the makeup. So when I play the Merak skin prep, I'm going to use my fan and equally dry it into the skin. Okay guys, so after that, I'm going to be going in with the Zikel primer. It's a pore perfecting primer. So I'm going to be placing that on the face, just on her face, except the under eyes, because of course primer does not go close to the under eyes. After that, I'm going to be going in with the Pond's primer. I'm equally going to be using the Pond's primer to mattify the places that I don't want oils to come out from, especially her brows, the nose bridge, the T-zone, the nose bridge, the jawline, cupid bow, the forehead, and the brows. Those places I don't want oil coming out from them. After that, I'm going to be using my Kiss Beauty setting spray to lock in everything. Moving on, I'm going to be using my Jaydriz foundation and the Avoid Cosmetics foundation, mixing the two of them together. I'm going to carefully apply this all over the face. Like these two foundations, they're actually very creamy, and they are creamy based products. So of course, you guys know I work mostly with creamy based products, and like mixing foundation and getting the exact shade is actually what you want to do. So after that, I'm going to be going in with I'm going to be using the Alabama Beauty Blender to carefully blend this into the skin, like blend the foundation into the skin. Like, honestly, it's looking as if she doesn't really have any product or any foundation on the skin. Like, I just blending it in. And this is one funny thing, or one good thing that you really like to do. You have to start using little or no products, like little or no foundation. Like just place a little amount there and equally blend it very well, and everything is going to really sit very properly without stressing you, honestly. Okay guys, so moving on, I'm just going to make sure I blend that very well. Then after that, I will be going into the concealer. I'm going to be using the Younger Beauty concealer in the shade 2, Nuban Beauty in the shade 43. Like the Nuban Beauty comes out that part, and the Younger Beauty is in the inner corner, because Younger Beauty is actually lighter than the Nuban Beauty. Okay guys, so after that, I'm going to use my beauty blender and blend it into the skin properly. So I'm going to be blending this product in. So first of all, I started with blending out the Nuban Beauty that is a bit darker, leaving some part of the, or most of the part of the Younger Beauty in the inner corners. I'm going to leave it there to just, give me some coverage. Sometimes it's not even just about giving me coverage. I just love to leave it there for a while so that once I come back and set this product, I go ahead and set it immediately. I don't know if you understand. So I just want the product to be there for a while, and then, I come back later. After that, after blending everything equally, the one on her forehead, I have to start creating my contour. I just got my foundation, Avoid Cosmetics foundation, basically. The one I use for the foundation, but like a darker shade of that. So I get the two foundations. Sorry, the foundation from the Avoid, not ID Mix. So I just got a foundation, the darker one. I feel like this foundation is a little bit darker than her. It shouldn't really be her contour shade. Or somehow, I don't know, maybe a shade lighter. But I'm going to use that. Definitely I blended it very, very well. So when you blend well, it won't even be noticeable that it's dark or something. Okay guys, so I think when I got to the nose, I actually added a little bit shade to lighten it up, because I was not going to go in on her nose bridge with that very, very dark shade of product. I don't know if you get me. So I was not going to go close to her nose with that. So yeah, so after blending the foundation on her nose, the contour shade, I get my lip stains and I start creating my blush. Okay guys, just the blush comes on top of the contour, like between the highlight and the contour, definitely on the cheekbone. So I just place that there and I blend with my beauty sponge, blending very, very well. Honestly, this is something that you want to do. You have to blend like your life depends on it, because you don't want to have any harsh line for any reason at all. So I did that after blending the blush. Sometimes after blending the blush, you realize that this blush is actually like a little bit too much. But yeah, it is what it is. We have to move on. Okay guys, so having done that, I just go ahead and blend the under eyes, the product that I left there for a while. So I blend it and I use it, I push it towards the blush, and you realize when I do that, it actually eliminates any blush that is too much. Just it makes it perfect. Okay guys, so after doing that, I'm going to be using my Merak Cosmetics setting powder to set the under eyes. Okay guys, so I'm just going to set, basically, sets. I'm going to be using my powder puff. So I put the product on my powder puff and I use it to push it into the skin. Yeah, that is actually what you want to do. So when you put on your product and then you blend very well with your powder puff. Powder puff helps you push in this product carefully into the skin, especially under the eyes. If you don't set with a powder puff, I don't know actually, because before now I used to set the under eyes with my brush, but from the day I started using powder puff, I don't know, it changes everything. If you can actually set with a powder puff or a beauty blender, you will understand what I mean, because you will notice that there is a great difference between just setting with a brush and using powder puff to set it. Honestly, it's really a great difference. Honestly, I don't know, for some reasons, but powder puff is really nice. I'm going to equally go ahead and set the rest of the face with the setting powder and the rest of the highlighted areas, not just the rest of the face, so the rest of the highlighted areas. So after setting that, I love to set the rest of the face with just a normal powder. It's not as if it's a norm. You can equally use these setting powders and set the rest of the face. Just that I prefer to use normal powder to set it. You can equally use the normal powder and set your highlights. That I prefer to use setting powder. Setting powder does not still make any difference. I don't know if you'll get me. So you can use anyone that you prefer, honestly. So there is no is norm that is a certain powder that must be used to preset. Is not a must. You can use any powder. Okay guys, so moving on, I'm going to just I'm going to go ahead and set my contour, the nose contour. So I'm just going to do that, creating the effect. Like I always say, I don't like anything that is any hash line at all. I don't know, I don't like hash lines. If you know me very well, you know that I don't like hash lines. Okay guys, so moving on, I just brushed up her brows, and I set it with my base with my edge control, and then I move on to outlining the brows. Okay guys, so that is it basically. I'm going to be outlining these brows with the brow gel from Hage and Esther, angled brush from Merak Cosmetics, and then my pencil is from Davis Pencil in shade 003. And is there anything I'm forgetting? I think I've already mentioned everything. So yeah guys, so I just move on and like fill out everything that I need to fill. Yeah, and then I just move on and I'll use my pencil and fill out. Like after this, I'm just going to start concealing my brows with my concealer. So when I conceal brows, I tell my clients or anybody to just keep quiet. Even if we have been gisting, you can't gist when I'm concealing, because I don't want to start concealing these brows and at a point I have to like start correcting. So even if the gist is entering my head, I have to really give it a time and like get my brows done first, then we can go on with the gist. Okay guys, so that is it. As I'm just concealing the brows now, after concealing the brows, I just go ahead and blend it out very well. That is it basically. So after blending out the under eyes, for some reasons I just love these brows. Honestly, I love the brows. I love how simple and unique it's looking. Yeah, I love it. Okay guys, so I just go ahead, I conceal the upper part of the brows. Yeah, after that I begin to set the brow bone. Yeah, I'm just using my powder to set the brow bone. So after setting the brow bone, that is it. So when you set the brow bone, it makes the job easy for you. Like you don't have to really be scared for anything. So we're about to go over to the eyeshadow right now to start creating my eyeshadow. The next thing I have to do is to bake the face before I begin to create any eyeshadow, because I want to catch fallouts. Do you understand me? So yeah, I'm placing my powder on the under eyes and equally like the places I want it to be. And after that, I'm using my Becharmageless white eyeshadow base. I'm going to be using that to create my eyeshadow look. So guys, the day I created this look, I was really so tired. Like I have filmed for I filmed for straight up 2 weeks non-stop, and at this point I was exhausted guys. Like I'm like, I just hope this look comes out nice, because I was working, but I was very tired. I'm like, I don't want to film anymore. Like, I just want to do the makeup and just go. But I'm like, you know what? Why not still film it? It's still going to be nice. Okay, guys. So, because at this point, the reason why I'm saying that is that at this point, I was already tired. I was already tired of working. But it is what it is. I think this is actually the last look I created before I left Nigeria. Yes, I think this is the last look I created before I left Nigeria. Yeah. Okay guys, so yeah, I'm just like after placing my eyeshadow base, I start working with my African Queen eyeshadow palette. I'm going to really miss my African Queen because it's not here with me. So my African Queen eyeshadow palette, and then I started creating, you saw the shade I showed that I use in my transition, and that is it. So I just the shade I'm placing now, the kind of yellowish shade I'm placing now is my eyeshadow. Sorry, it's my powder, not an eyeshadow. So most of the time these nude shades, they're actually my powder. So it's always sweet and lovely to use powder on eyeshadow. They always come out very nice. Okay guys, so that is it. I'm just drawing my eyeliner with my Zaron gel liner and my angled brush. So just I'm going to carefully fill that out and make sure that the line is actually very straight and neat. Yes guys. Okay guys, so moving on, I'm going to be outlining equally, like using my gel liner in the under eyes, and my client is actually tearing up. Yeah, so and when they start tearing up, I am always trying to be careful. At that point, I honestly do not think about recording. I'll just think about doing it right so that they don't tear up and spoil the whole makeup at the end of the day. So I have to be careful, and I did the recording and then we move on. Okay guys, so moving on, I'm going to now set and remove the baking powder. The setting powder that is on the face that is baking, I just remove them and I set the rest of the face. So after setting the rest of the face, I'm just going to use my powder and my blush and everything and re-emphasize on the face. Like I'm just going to re-emphasize on everything I've done, the blush, the highlights, the low lights, everything, like, you know. So after doing everything, I added my cheek glaze, and then I'm going to be using this Kills Beauty setting spray to set this makeup. You know, one thing, like, I'm just like, I wanted to use mostly Nigerian product for this look. I think I did use Nigerian product for this look. Like, I didn't want to use any high-end brand, so I want Nigerian product all through. Now this is actually a Nigerian product makeup look. Yeah, something like that. So guys, yeah, and that is it. So after that, I used my my glow. I added my glow on her face. So I'm like, I don't want to touch any high-end product. Let me see how good this product. I just hope I didn't touch any high-end product. Did I don't think so anyway. I think I used Nigerian product all through. Okay guys, so after that, I'm going to, oh, now the lip stain is not, the lip liner is not from Nigeria. It's not a Nigerian brand. Oh yeah, I think that is it. This is the only thing that is not a Nigerian brand here. So I got this lip liner and I'm using it to outline her lips because I wanted the lips to be very, very natural. When I say natural, I mean natural. So I'm just outlining her lips with this lip liner. Is a very brown, not very bright, just light brown lip liner. And one thing I love about this lip liner is how natural it looks. It feels so natural after like outlining. It feels like it's your lips. This feels like so good. Okay guys, so after that, I just added my what's the name of this brand? Honestly, I'm going to be putting it in the description. If I remember, I'm going to say it. So I just added the shade, their lights, or their nude shade. The shades is called nude, and there's one that is called Spice. Becharmageless Cosmetics lip stain. That is the brand. Of course, if you've been watching my videos, you will know the lip stain I'm talking about. Okay guys, so after adding everything, I just used my lip gloss, added my lip gloss on the lips because basically I was done with everything, you know, like, so yeah, that is it. I just added my lip gloss, gloss the lips, and you know, once you add lip gloss, like, everything makes a difference. So after that, I added my Soo Pro. Of course, the owner of Soo Pro, she's a Nigerian. Even though she stays in the US, I don't care. This is a Nigerian product as well. I think she's not a Nigerian product anyway. But anyhow, it's fine. It's still fine. Okay guys, so actually this is it. This is actually the end of the makeup look. I added my Soo Pro. I sprayed the Soo Pro on the face, and she looks so sweet and so nice. Okay guys, so please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, put on your post notifications, share my videos, like, comment, and I'm going to be seeing you guys next time. Bye.